It's a shame. I mean, before the one thing that governments could never take away was our space and our pub or our cafe or our whatever. But especially pubs, nobody can take that away from us. Our togetherness and our us being together, and that's exactly what's happening. They're taking it away. They're taking away our ability to socialise and communicate and share experiences and keep each other in check. They're taking all of that away. And I wonder why there's kind of mental health problems and all of these things. It's because I'm not saying all of it. So there are kind of mental health problems for people, but there's also the lack of stimuli that you get from socialising. People are becoming ever more insular and isolated and introverted, and they don't want to go out their house. They don't want to see other people. It's so sad. It's so sad. So I just want to touch on kind of one of the last things that I don't know if it's kind of this is going to be where we move to, and this is going to be like the straw that breaks the camel's back, or what. But I just want to touch on the Great Reset that they're talking about now. That every government in the world seems to be mentioning that's actually been passed down to them from the World Economic Forum. That COVID has given them an opportunity now to rebuild society and redesign how society works and all of these things. And it's fascinating. I mean, go to the World Economic Forum website and look up the Great Reset, and it'll tell you what they think we should be doing now as a society. And it's worrying. Like it's pretty scary. It's like nobody possesses anything is one of their mantras. Nobody possesses anything. Less meat consumption. Everything delivered by drone. So again, it's like staying at home. Everything delivered by drone. We don't own anything. So like, what are we? What even are we? So when you look at pubs in that context, if that was the future, if you look at pubs in that context, there's no place for them. And so if that's what's happening, I don't want a part of it. And we've got to fight with every fibre against that, because it's not. Imagine a world where you don't get to go and speak to people and socialise and have fun and laugh and joke and argue and all of the good stuff that touches your inner being. Just imagine a world without that, where your four walls, that's it. That's your four walls. You can communicate with people through technology. And that's it. That's it. We can't allow that to happen. We've got to protect pub lifestyle. We've got to protect it at all costs, because it's our last social space where anything goes, and where we can test those boundaries of our communication and our social interaction. If you want to see what happens next, go to a laboratory where they put chimps and do tests on chimps, because they're our closest ancestors. So see what happens with them. It's not good. It's not good. That social interaction is really important, and we can't let the pubs go to the wall and the whole industry just be destroyed. And eventually, it's just going to be, you're only going to have restaurants. You might only have restaurants in hotels. Maybe a few cafes if we're lucky.